Chandler Cross.
Hi. Hi, Kitty. Welcome to the world.
Almost the Thanksgiving.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Dr. Malik.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I don't even... Stay. Okay. Hi, beautiful. It's been a while. Last video was from December of 2025. So we're in the spring now. So clearly it's been a while. I've just been momming, y'all. Mom life. Just been soaking up every second of it. But I did want to come to you guys with my birth story. It's late, but better late than never. Hello. It all started on, I'm gonna jump right in, y'all, because she's down for a nap right now. I don't know how much time we have, so we are hitting the ground running, okay? Anyway, so it all started on November 24th of 2025. I went in to see my doctor because once you get to your third trimester, they want to see you every week. So I went in and he was like, your blood pressure looks a little high, but like it's creeping up to that point where we want to send you to the hospital, but it's not there yet. I want to see you again on Wednesday. All right. I come back on Wednesday. It's still at that point right before you would go to the hospital. It's still there. So he's like, all right, I know you don't want to go to the hospital yet because I'm the type of person, I need time to process things. I need notice. And life don't work that way. Pregnancy don't work that way. But my OB is so understanding and understands how I am that my OB was like, all right, I know you're not ready. You don't necessarily want to go in and deliver, but I just need, for my own sanity, to make sure you and the baby are okay and healthy. I want you to go to the hospital on Friday just to get some labs done. Let's see if we're really dealing with preeclampsia or not. Let's see what's going on with your body because your blood pressure is elevated. So then, okay, that was on Wednesday. So on Friday, I went in. So this is the day after Thanksgiving. So, you know, I'm happy that at least I got a meal in because y'all, when I got to the hospital, it was spiked. And they did tell me, we can't make you stay, but we strongly suggest you stay because your blood pressure is high and you do have preeclampsia. I didn't bawl or start crying because I already did that at my OB's office. So by the time Friday came along and I was going to get the labs, I already had it in my mind that I most likely was not going to be giving birth to my daughter around my due date. I already put it in my mind it was going to be early. Did I know that on Friday they were going to admit me and tell me, hey, you have gestational hypertension, you need to be admitted? No. But I don't know, I guess because the OB he already seemed so concerned about my blood pressure, it didn't shock me that I was being admitted. I wasn't thrilled about it. And looking back, I was being so silly, y'all. I really wanted to have my daughter in December. And looking back on it, it's like, Arnell, who cares when she comes as long as she's healthy? And that Friday was November 28th. I didn't want her to be a November baby because my due date was December and that's what I just wanted my December baby. And y'all, for any expectant mothers or future mothers watching, that really doesn't matter. Looking back on it, that really didn't matter. I guess it was my way of trying to hold on to some type of control. I don't know. But all right, I get admitted on November 28th because my husband's looking at me when the doctor comes in and says, yeah, we'd like to admit you. He already knows in my mind, I'm thinking, but do I have to though? So he gives me one of them looks, them husband looks, one of his looks, like, Arnell, if you don't. So I was like, all right. So I get admitted on Friday and y'all, I labored that entire weekend. I was on Pitocin. I was on, I forgot what it's called. It starts with a C. Do I have it somewhere in here? Nope, I didn't write it. Anyway, it's this thing that they put into the cervix to try and speed it up. That was the worst pain of my life because at this point I'm not on any painkillers. I couldn't take it. So they had the Pitocin going. I had that trying to open up my cervix, and this was going on for all weekend. So Friday they started. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I am going through it. And I never knew that you could get pain meds. You can get the epidural, you can get everything early on. I've always heard, wait till 5 centimeters. And I understand why they tell you that. They tell you that because if you do it earlier, I did it at 4. When you do it earlier, your body gets used to the painkiller, and then you need something even stronger. So that's why they tell you to wait till 5, but you don't have to. Didn't know that. So shout out to you, Jaden. That was my nurse. Thank you, girl. Because I needed that epidural. When she told me you can get an epidural whenever you'd like. So I made it to 5 centimeters, but I stalled there. I was at 5 centimeters for 12 hours. I was tired, y'all. I was swollen. I got extremely swollen. I got so swollen. I wonder if I have pictures that my skin started separating. And when they took the IV out of my arm, my skin came with it. I have this scar here now from when that happened. So I was just done. I was in pain. I was uncomfortable. I had Jay playing Whitney Houston Shoop so I could shoop, like breathe through the contractions. I was just done. So on Monday, because my OB was out of town with his family for the Thanksgiving holiday, and he was coming back on Monday, and they wanted me to deliver the baby like ASAP, in my opinion. Like ever since Saturday, when they saw that I wasn't progressing quickly with the Pitocin, and she wasn't just, baby girl just wasn't ready to shoot out, they were talking to me about C-section, and I'm kind of looking at them like, I just started. So on Monday, so this is after 3 days of being in labor, they come to me, my OB comes to me and nurse comes to me. They're all in the room. They're like, we know you wanted to keep laboring. We want to know if today, like, it's up to you. And my OB says, hey, if you'd like, you can do a whole nother day. If you'd like baby's fine, you're fine. If you want to labor another day. Y'all, I said no. I said, C-section me, please. I'm done. I was so tired. And of course I wanted to deliver my daughter vaginally, right? Because I hear that the recovery is so amazing and that's the way to do it. And that's the way it's intended for our bodies to do it. And so all this pressure to try and do it, all of that went out the window. I was tired. I was in pain. I was uncomfortable. Y'all, I was so woke. I couldn't wait to get my daughter out. I couldn't wait. I was like, get out of me. So at 9 a.m. on Monday, December 1st, they rolled me into this OR.
All right, now. See you soon. All right, Jay. Later.
You got the car key?
Yeah. I'm gonna go get your stuff now.
She was delivered that morning, beautiful and happy. I cried a little bit, like the little tears, not boo-hoo-hoo, but when I heard her cry, just the little tears.
Put a little bonnet on.
Mouth open just like I'm on.
How are Nell sleeping right now?
Not right now, but she know I'm asleep with her mouth open.
Is she trembling?
Too.
TB.
And my recovery was great. The next day I was up and moving. The scar is so low that I'm a whisper. The scar is so low that if someone sees it, let's just say they're somebody special. Okay, the average person is not going to see the scar from your C-section. It is very low, okay? My recovery was great, and I'm just so thankful. Out of everything that could have went wrong, the only thing that didn't go my way was how my daughter was delivered. I wanted to deliver her vaginally. Everything else went exactly how I could have ever hoped. My OB was the one that delivered her. That was great because I'm comfortable with him. I know him. Perfect. My recovery was quick, fast, again, the carpal tunnel I was suffering from throughout my 3rd trimester, that finally has gone away. So, and it's so funny, you have it in your mind how you want things to go. And you look back and you laugh because not only can you not make plans for things, the baby's gonna do what it want to do. The baby makes the decision, but it went better, you know? It went better than I could have expected. I was walking, I was okay. I was never in pain. I'm talking about when it comes to the C-section, y'all. Y'all know the labor, I was in pain. I'm talking about the C-section. I was doped up. I didn't feel anything but a slight pressure. That was it. So I can understand when I watch C-section birth stories and the mothers are talking about being uncomfortable because their arms are straight and they can't move them. They did not restrain my hands. They just told me to keep them, you know, at my side, which I did. My husband was at my left and I could see him. I could move my head. So me personally, I was fine. Of course I was nervous at first. I was scared, I thought, you know, but it really was such a beautiful experience. Yeah, you guys, she's here, she's thriving. I'm doing my best. Some days are better than others. Y'all see today, it's like makeup sounded good, but it didn't happen. It was like, this is what you're gonna see. But my hair is done. So, you know, you give and you take and you roll with the punches. I was able to do my hair today and shower, you know, and wash my face. That's a win. You're not going to have the same time that you had before, but the time you do have means so much more. Bars. After I gave birth to her on the 1st, they kept me and released me on the 3rd. Because, you know, at this point, I've been in the hospital since the week before, since that Friday. So I was ready to go.
Hi, you guys. She's here. Meet TP. She was born on December 1st at 8:58 in the morning. She was 18.5 inches and she was 2 weeks early. 6 pounds, 13 ounces. She is the chillest baby ever, you guys. She only cries when something's wrong or when she's upset. And I'm just in love. It was a wild ride. I'll tell you guys about it when I do the birth story, but just know I labored for 3 days. I did. But I'm being discharged today. So they kept me, what's today, babe? December what?
Today is December 3rd.
Okay, so she was born on the 1st and they're discharging me today on the 3rd. So I'll be able to give you guys more details when I get home. But, you know, just wanted you to see our newest member. It's TP. But we'll talk, you guys. I'm gonna savor this last little us time before she's shared with the world and the rest of the family. Yeah. Bye, beautiful.
Unfortunately, I had to be admitted again on the 7th, so just a week later, because my preeclampsia, my blood pressure spiked, and so I had to be right there readmitted. That wasn't horrible. My husband kept the baby and they stayed in the room with me, but when when he had to leave and stuff, he would take the baby, but that wasn't horrible either. Of course, I'm not happy that I had to go back to the hospital again, but it gave me more like intimate alone time with my daughter to really, breastfeed, and she latched immediately. There was no issues with that. So like I said, even the things that didn't go right, they turned out beautiful, and I have no complaints. I'm over the moon, blessed, thrilled, all of it with how things turned out. And that's what I watched so many of these while I was awaiting, my turn to give birth to my daughter. And my advice to you is try to take it day by day and know that it's all going to work out. And looking back on it, you're going to be so happy, even with the hiccups, which, like I just told you, I am. So yeah, wow. I'm a mom now. That's my birth story, beautiful. Yeah. Bye.